Stone mine is already up and running. I have to go out a little bit further though to find the shrine. Uh-oh. Doggo, come on. Hopefully these archers are going to be able to deal with the approaching greed. Well done. I'll buy off the greed if I have to. But it looks like... Oh my lord, you are wealthy. I approve. The King of Kings! Hello, mate. 7 wonderful months. So worth the enjoyment. Thank you, mate. Yeah, I love the backgrounds as well. They're absolutely gorgeous. It is such a good-looking game. Is this new DLC? I don't know if I'm remembering having a Vampire King. Yes, this is Deadlands. It's not new DLC, but I've never played it before, so in that regard, it's new. Now let's get a couple of pikemen over here to help with the walls. Also a catapult. Let's head out into the forest, where we will hopefully... Hello. We have charmed that deer. We shall take it back to our hunters later. Shall charm this deer. We can get the sage. We'll get the sage in a moment. I want to make sure that I've got the shrine set up first. There we go. So, on one hand, while yes, it is a bit... Oh my good lord! King of Kings, 20 gift subs. Thank you so much. And Muesli Boy, thank you very much for the 12 months as well. Hey Aavak, thanks for the 12 months of gaming entertainment, and here's to many more. Well, thank you very much for being along for the ride, but my goodness, 20 gift subs. I hope the 20 lucky dapperlings will enjoy their dap remote. But thank you so much. That was incredibly, incredibly generous of you, King of Kings. Incredibly generous of you. Thank you. We're out by the walls already. Okay. Hey, it's Alex. How you doing, mate? As I predicted, it's Alex. The Dabblings have been coming up with all kinds of good names that almost always, if you know, the acronym is T. As I said, they are well trained. Hawkham, I dodge sub-bombs like a boss. I mean, it's a curious superpower to have, but, you know, you do you, boo. Thank you so much, King of Kings. That was crazy generous of you. Absolutely mad lad. Have you played this game, it's Alex? Have you played Kingdom 2 Crowns or any of the Kingdom games? Also, while I have a moment of quiet, anyone in chat who isn't already familiar with Italics should absolutely make it their mission to give him a follow. Fantastic variety streamer, and he can call himself a variety streamer again, for he has broken the clutch that RimWorld had upon him. Anaconda-like, suffocating, crushing coil that it is. To be fair, there's a good reason for that. It's an amazing game. But he's been playing a bit of Starbase recently. And soon, we may, well, have a couple of mining ops on stream, hopefully, and other ops. I mean, the thing with zombies is you can't act like, you know, piracy isn't a thing in that game. You can be the better fellow and choose not to be a pirate, or you can have fun. It's entirely up to you. I did play the original and 2 Crowns. I remember 2 Crowns frustrating the hell out of me, but this vampire one looks a lot better. Yeah, this is actually really expanded on some of the ideas behind the first game. There's a lot of quality of life in here. A lot of quality of life. I was actually lucky enough to play 2 Crowns with Lady Shelab, so I had a really good look at the collab experience, and it was really enjoyable. Really enjoyable. Right, well, I think we've got pretty much enough of everything now that we can more or less just leave. Let's summon the peoples. All of the peoples, we shall go from here. Aavak, hold on to your horses. It's going to be bigger. Oh no. Are you sure? I always worry when people warn me about it ahead of time. It's like, are you sure? Dear Lord, King of Kings. Let's just take a moment to appreciate this. King of Kings has given out 30 gift subs just now and 20 gift subs a few moments before. In total, King of Kings has given out 51 gift subs. So King of Kings got a taste for gifting. And like a vampire who had suppressed their thirst for over long, is now unable to control themselves. I must gift all of the gift subs. That's 50, dude. Thank you so much. That is incredibly kind of you. My lord. Hamter alive. Vamp on Moose loves his doggo. Well, I mean, you know, vampires are people too. And any people loves their doggo. It is known. Ah! Chat. We've had this talk. Dear Lord. Thank you so much for the 25 gift subs, Flipboard. Thank you ever so much for the 50 gift subs, King of Kings. King of Kings says, to be honest, I just want a shiny box that says the content here is worth the money. I'll see what I can do. My lord, though, thank you ever so much. That is bonkers levels of support. I've said it before. I've said it many times, actually, because it is always true. The Dapperlings are a crazy level of generous. Thank you so much. Has Occam actually managed to dodge those gift bombs? Legitimately now, they've claimed a superpower, and I want to validate that this superpower is in fact a superpower, or they were just lucky the first couple of times. Also going to your Twitcher. Wow. Being British comes with many struggles. One of them is an incredibly dark sense of humour. To a man and woman, we all have this. It's just some of us are better at suppressing it than others. And, yeah. I'm not proud of where my mind went then. You get. Thank you so much, though, everyone. It's incredibly kind of you. Incredibly kind of... Fortino Decay, welcome back for the 16-month, mate. Oh, yeah, I forgot to click the button. Should always click the buttons, especially if they're red. And have warning signs. And cause sirens to start playing. Well, Black Plague equals Black... I mean... You're right about that, actually. Right, let's head on back. I want to grab the awesome steed. Also, come with me. Hello, Ghosty. Whee! Prancing through the forest and meadows. Right, this... I can't believe I straight up missed you. Hello. I will follow in a moment. You can stay here, and you can come with me. Even though you got me killed before, horse, your ability to murderize chickens is far too useful for me to ignore. Way too useful for me to ignore. Actually, let's repair this where we can. Right, now, I would like to apply this sage to this building, if I may. I do not have enough coins. Someone bring me coins! Sing a song for the gifters. No. Denied. You got loads of songs yesterday. Well, actually, you didn't get even a single one. You got a few verses, a handful of verses yesterday. Yoink. Oh my lord, people! Wow, how you could have your own kingdoms with that much money. Trivanix, thank you so much for the 10 gifts. Seriously though, I'm gonna say this now. I'm gonna say this now. It's not a challenge. It is not a race. It is incredibly easy, and I say this. I know some people will say things like this, and their intention is not always pure. But I'm genuinely saying this with a great degree of anxiety over how stupidly easy it can be to get caught up in the moment of gifting. Giving gifts has lots of effects. One of them, though, is the release of certain hormones in the brain. It makes you happy. So it's very easy to want more of it. Especially when other people are doing it around you. Please do not ever feel obliged to give gift subs, to do anything, but especially when it involves money. It is incredibly kind if you're one of the lucky dabblings in that part of your life where you are flush with disposable income and you choose to very generously pour it out upon me. Like, okay, all of the places that my mind was going just then can be taken in the wrong way. Let's move away from coinage, possibly made of gold, and likening it to anything even remotely liquid-like, and move instead towards you paying my rent and making sure that my ferrets are fed and happy and have an inexhaustible supply of toys. I think that's far more wholesome. Thank you very much. It is never required, always appreciated, but never, ever get caught up in it. I feel like you have to. Otherwise you make me very sad and I start worrying about you. Well, we don't really need any more peeps at this point. I think we can just leave. Oh, actually, let's get... Oh! Now that is interesting. I hadn't seen that from before. That is very interesting. Note the lack of banners there. We were only just on this island, okay? Now this makes a lot of sense, but I haven't noticed that happen before. We were only just on this island. And we took the defenders with us when we left. So, of course, those banners got torn as if those defenders had died. It makes all the sense in the world when you think about it. But I hadn't seen that happen before. That's actually pretty cool. I like that it pays attention to that. King of Spines? How many monarchs are here? Has me playing Kingdom... Are people here to steal my crown? Is this like Double King? Actually, I bloody hope not. That's a beautiful work of... that's an amazing bit of content. And Felix Colgrave is an artist that I think we can all aspire to be like, if you are artistically inclined. However, Double King is also nightmare fuel. As is actually a lot of Felix Colgrave. You could certainly have nightmares as a result of watching it. Drat. He's onto me. Heavy hangs the head that wears the crown, indeed. No, Aavak. They're here to steal your spine. It's in the name. There. Also nightmare fuel. I need my spine. I use it every day. Vamp, thank you very much for the Prime sub there. 8 months. Once again, you're kind of putting me to shame a little bit in how long you can keep a Prime sub going for. I think my best record to date is 3 months. Aavak needs a greater hoard. Shower him with coins. Once again, moving away from any analogies that liken my wealth to gold, or indeed use the term shower. Thank you. Right, let's go get this place going. Come along, you. I want to get a good farm going. You can get that farm working for me. It would be grand. We also, quite desperately, need a wall there, a wall here. You may hop off if you'd like. No? Okay, fair enough. You can stay there then. And, I mean, one of the things that happens by, you know, dying and then coming back is that we've now got a land in which we have significant amounts of wealth that we didn't have before, and it's also the right season for farming to happen. Oh, well, yeah, I think it has actually advanced time just enough for it to be spring. Aavak McDuck. Yes. Only I will not try to swim in my vast vault of coins, because coins are generally made of metal. And when they're not made of metal, they're made of wood. Or something equally non-swimmable. Inable. I'm sorry. I couldn't have the uneven number. As far as reasons to give gift subs go, I find myself unreasonably able to understand and agree with that reason. It's like, well, I had an odd number of gift subs, so what did you expect me to do? Just live with that? My lord, do you realize how many sleepless nights this would be invoking? Thanking you. Oh my lord, that is Kings, please. Okay, for my own, I know it's going to get annoying. I'll ask one more time. Just for my own safety, please reassure me that this is not at the expense of you being able to actually do anything in your life that you would want to do. My lord, dude, 49 more gift subs. You've just brought your gift sub total to 100. This is surplus. It's all good. Okay, then I will stop worrying, and I will start being jealous, actually. But my lord, that is bonkers. That is absolutely bonkers. I was very recently quite pleased to, well, part of this is because I could go out again. But I was very recently very pleased to pop on out and get the fuzzers some fancy noms as a big treat. And this is going to drastically increase the amounts of fancy noms that I am able to treat them to. I do want this to be upgraded. I also want the wall to be upgraded, but I'm not going to do that for now until later. But dear Lord, King of Kings, just crazy levels of generosity. Thank you so much for that, mate. Thank you so much. You're an absolute star. Wow, really? There were like, I don't know, 20 archers there, and they decided to all launch a volley. That must have been an incredibly aggressive chicken for you to feel that it was a threat worthy of that much firepower. Hey, flying lima beans. What island are we currently on? We're on the 3rd island, flying lima beans. We did actually die right here, actually. It was in a position where there was no actual threat to us, but I'd recently started to use the horse's charge attack, and I was starting to, like, for science, how it worked, because I'd noticed that there'd been a few times where I'd traveled through multiple enemies, but only killed a couple of them. But the last time, or rather one of the times, I was against the greed, and the greed, the ones that didn't die, kind of got punted back and stunned, and I was quite interested in that. And I tried to use it against a force of greed that was attacking the walls. You know, I just kind of figured, oh, well, you know, save the walls from a little bit of extra damage. I was expecting more greed to be stunned than were, basically. And my charge came to a rather abrupt end, just about where there were more greed that weren't stunned, and so they immediately just clapped me about the ears and stole my crown. Rude, I feel, but probably deserved. So we've just visited the 1st and 2nd island again, activated the shrines as necessary. Oh, wow. Is that sage? I don't think they actually upgrade the farm. Like, the farm isn't a better farm for them being there. I think that sage creates a stable where all of the mounts that I previously unlocked can access it. If that's the case, that's actually kind of awesome. Right, we do need to defend this land fairly aggressively because this is a new land, and as such, there is a lot of potential danger here. But since this is now spring, I'm actually going to push the land back a bit. I wouldn't mind finding out about you, but I don't have the funds yet to do it. Remember to hydrate. Okay. Delicious. Oop, let me just park myself here. Of course you can, Winged Vamp. Let me get Nightbot to let you through. There you go. And Space Junkie, thank you very much for the Prime sub. Okay. We now want a couple of pikemen at all times, on all sides, wherever possible. Some more chicken overkill. Quite a lot of chicken overkill, actually. What I'm going to want to do is pull the wall out far enough that we can get the farmers in there. That means driving this forest back. Oh dear, I'm not sure if we're gonna... Yeah, we're not gonna be able to take it all that far back. Because I can't afford to risk losing the townspeople there. Probably gonna hit the portal in a moment. Got a bear den there, but I'd need gems for it. Yeah, I'm fairly certain when we opened the gem chest... I'm just going to go past this portal. When we opened the gem chest, we used the gems up already. But we did lose one. Because we had one, and then we got another 3. And I used 3, I believe, on unlocking the Builder Shrine. Okay. There's a lot of gems there. I'm a little bit concerned about this. Not gonna lie. Going this far past the greed portals is a worry. Now, the thing about this steed is, much like the griffin, it can eat anywhere, it seems. That was one of the big bonuses of the griffin. Was the fact that the griffin could... Okay, this is the mountain, right? Is that the griffin could find... rats, and would eat rats pretty much anywhere. So you didn't need to have any particular type of scenery, like whether it would be plains or forest, because some things will eat in the forest, some things will eat on the plains. But the griffin could eat anywhere. Hey, O'Clark! And with that, I must bow out. Have a good stream, everyone, and keep up the wonderful work, Aavak. Good morning, and later, everyone. Take care, King of Kings. It was fantastic seeing you in stream. I mean that beyond the fact that it... Oh, you just stole the dog. Well, that's just kind of annoying. But I mean that beyond the fact that you gave a lot of money. But thanks for dropping by, mate. Have a good one. We will rescue the doggo. I was hoping that we would get back before the greed popped out, but sadly. Okay. Builders active. Now that should mean that they're going to double fortify every wall. It's okay, we will get Doggo back. In fact, we will get Doggo back on this island, no less. Because if there is an iron mine that we can unlock on this island, then that means that we can now... yeah, there we are. They've already started fortifying those walls. But with the iron mine unlocked, we can build the bomb, go into the greed temple, and take out the greed properly. Very important. We always lose Doggo. It's fine. The greed, for all of their ills, do not harm Doggo. They just take Doggo. In a way, it's actually kind of piteous. They do not have Doggo of their own, so they try to steal other people's Doggos. And while we can't condone it, we can pity them for not having their own Doggo. Would you like to take all of these coins? Will you please stop picking up the coins from my tax man? Oh my lord. Oh, there's so many of you here. I want to start building up a bit of money in the bank there. for later. Let's get a couple more peeps out here. We're doing a public service by sharing our doggo. That might be going a little bit far, but I guess. Right, well, we know that the portal is in this direction. We also know that this exists here. I fully intend to use 2 gems to activate it. What are you? You're expensive, is what you are. Are you worth the expense, though? For real, though, what are you? You're some meat monstrosity, is all I can tell. I've got enough gems for this. Are you fast? Not really. I think we just animated a golem. Made of bone and dirt. Wood. It gets tired. Is that a wall, I wonder? Also, how many of them can I have? Well, let's get back. Let's get back to base. We'll find out the answer to these questions in a moment. Okay. What do you eat? You eat plants. Okay. Yeah, you do make walls. How many can I have? They're not particularly strong. How many can we get? It's 2. Are you eating your own... Are you pulling those plants out of the ground, or are you eating yourself? Didn't ever think I was going to have to ask anything this. Okay, so you can only have 2 then. Alright. Duly noted. Very bloody interesting, though. Oh, the golem can place 3 walls, Takarosh says. Okay. Quantity is a quality all of its own. Indeed. I do kind of like the way it lollops. Right, let's find out about you. Who are you? You're a plague doctor. Huh. What do I do with a plague doctor? I'm concerned. I fight plagues. Well, historically, not. I didn't really fight the plagues. They fought the people with the plagues. Containment was key. Let's improve this, shall we? Let's get a couple of extra farmers. Thank you. Let's see if I have got enough to upgrade my town hall. Appears so, yes. A couple of extra archers would be nice. Do we have any more peeps that I can hire? Yes. Okay. No idea how I use the Plague Doctor, though. Unless maybe on an upgraded tower. Really, stop stealing my chicken money! Thieves! Yeah, the Plague Doctors, for all of their good intentions, and I'm sure their intentions were good, did more damage than they did good with the plague. So they certainly did in Britain. That was true of many doctors, to be honest, as well. The sincerest of intentions to help cure the sick, but for the longest time, they didn't quite understand why. Oh, I don't know. You know, digging around in guts of people in the morgue prior to going upstairs and trying to save people by digging around in the guts of the living seemed to cause a great a suspicious amount of not aliveness. Let's get this wall upgraded. Well, the way that the sages usually work is they'll usually upgrade a building in some way. In some way they'll make a building stronger, whether it be a wall, whether it be... Oh no, you don't give me any kind of biological weapon firebombs, sadly. Let's get some more pikemen roaming around. Towers can be upgraded as well, but usually it requires that whatever they're upgrading is already at maximum level. Oh my lord, please stop throwing money at me! I cannot carry it, I will drop it in the river. See? You're forcing me to litter! I disapprove! Actually, we can find out about you, though. What do you do? Thank you very much, Archer. My lord. Oh, okay, no. Oh, those are furs. Okay. For a second there, I was a little bit concerned. Get you out there. Right, what do you do? What? Mirror mode activated. Double powers. Oh, it's gone. Well, that was short-lived. No, come with me. We're gonna get you out of this terrible, terrible... No, no! Get inside! Do not get captured, please and thank you. There we go. Don't worry. Poor builders were fine. The greed weren't able to scarper with all of their tools, thankfully. Oh, my lord. And we need to find the iron mine, basically. I strongly suspect it's in that direction. So we're going to focus our efforts in that direction for now. I could clear out more of this area, though, ultimately, but for the time being, I think we're okay. Though Golem is still capped at 3 walls. Oh, even with double mountain abilities, that's sad. In fact, that feels cheap. Is this where you want to be? Do you want to... does the Plague Doctor want to do stuff at farms, I wonder? Okay. Noted. No, I'm not going to risk it and just come out here to upgrade a farm. Because it'll summon my farmers out there, and then they'll have to run into the walls every night, and so on and so forth, and I'll lose farmers constantly. We'll take care of that better later. I'll come and grab you later, Plague Doctor. Don't you worry. Right, you get some coins, finally. Finally in a position to invest in the future of my lands. Let's get an extra person over there. Get some extra archers as well. Sure. Go ahead. Grab all of that. Once again, let's invest in the future of our people. Okay, good, good, good. Now, in a way, this is actually kind of a problematic scenario because I can't as easily scarper if there's a problem. Our vampire count seemed to be able to get out of trouble pretty quickly by turning into a bat and flying away. I almost said running away, but it's not quite the case. You, on the other hand, not quite as capable. I will invest in getting knights at every location we can, though. Also, I want some more builders, actually. Thank you. Yeah, they're doing a fairly good job. Get some more explosive barrels made. I can easily afford it over on this side. Right, at this point, I actually kind of feel inclined to launch a crusade. So let's go. Let's go now, in fact. Oh dear, there's only one of you. Well, that's less than useful. Let's go and get some more peeps to go back. I thought they were going to be 2, but of course we only took 2 on that boat with us. What I can do is use my power to build walls. Let's nom some stamina.